Oh, I get off into a great morning to you out there. Good morning to the grind. Good morning to you out there, good people, man. Good morning to you, world. I get into it. DC Rhymes on the mix back there with that amazing production, man, for the Grindology 101 intro. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you out there for waking up today. Thank you, him, for waking us up today. And thank you for the ability to put the work in towards what we want. This is the Morning Grind Grindology 101 Podcast, where we talk about uh, encouraging, motivating, energizing, synergizing, putting the work in, the dedication, the commitment, the determination that it takes to do anything that we say we want to do with our life. And today, my name is KeJohnna Owens here. For those that may not know, I'm just somebody that wants to do something with his life and wants other people to do something with theirs. That's about it. That's about the basis of who I am. So this morning, and each and every morning, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, it's grind time. We get up and get to it. So today we're talking about you may not be what you could have been. You know how we think, I could have, but you can be who you can become. See, you can be, you could do the work to get to where you want to get to. But we beat ourselves up on what we could have did, man. In my world, NBA, 6'4", is the ability to play a lot of NFL positions. I was in an environment where a lot of success was created. I made some decisions that kind of altered my opportunities, right, in that lane. Uh, in that lane. And from there, I could look back and say, man, I could have. Oh, man, only if I would have. But here's today. And so I always tell people, we know what happened before. We know what we've been through. And we know what we know now about what we could have done then. Man, I'd have known then what I know now. We know now what we didn't know then. So what do you do with it now? So you can become someone now moving forward than we were before without the knowledge that we have now. See, now I know what leveraged income is about. Now I know what residual income is about. Now I know that the more people I help, and if I help enough people get what they want, by default I have everything. I love to help people. So I changed, I grew, I developed. I became a person that people from before would say, who? Right? And then people now could say, how could you? And that's how you develop. There's a quote, I can't remember who it's by, but it says, man may think so ill of you, but you have the opportunity to live, create a life that no one will believe in. So you could become anyone you want to become and accomplish anything you want to accomplish, as long as you're willing to put in the work to make the effort. No, to make the adjustments, to make the change, to I don't know, the itchy tie. I don't know. It's a little bit earlier to work. I don't know. It's a little bit more attention to your wife, a little bit more attention to your husband. It's a little bit more attention to the details of your quality of your work. I don't know. It's a little bit more about being more available to your client, or a little more. I don't know what it is, but it's something that you could do that changes a little bit of something that over time, that makes a difference over time. And over time, that's how impact is made. It's not overnight. It's not pop in, as they say. It's not instant, but it is, and it will be. The word I'm looking for is powerful when it happens. You just don't know when. That's the deal. I've been doing some things that I think should work now that didn't work then, and now they're turning around. But if I had stopped the process, man, there'd be no way that I could talk about when they ask me, "Are you still doing that?" I'm still doing it. Yes, I'm better. I'm a little further along. I'm more versed. I'm more competent in my industry and in my business development, which you should be too. I'm going to go to an empowerment moment. If you think about the people that we speak with, if you speak with someone 2-3 years, and I'm talking about the friends or the family or the associates, partners, clients that you may have that you have a long relationship with, man, you speak to them in 2015 and it's this, and you speak to them, intermittently 2018 and it's that, and you speak to them in 2022 and it's something, but there's been no growth. There's been no development. There's only been sporadic motivational periods in which it just couldn't continue to break through the period of growth that the process produces. And the process is going to produce growth. It's going to produce pain. It's going to produce tears. It's going to produce blood. It's going to produce frustration. It's going to produce everything that you don't want so that you can have all the things that you do. But you got to go through the gamut. You got to go through the gamut. You go to Taco Bell to show you how to roll the burrito. That's the first move. You might hate burritos. You might want to own the company, but you got to start off by putting the lettuce in the burrito in the right amount and the onions. And then they might move you over to tacos. There's a process, but guess what? If you came in there and start rolling up those burritos, just think about it. You came in there and you said, man, I'm going to roll the best burrito they ever seen in Taco Bell. The burrito is in trouble. I'm coming in here early. Matter of fact, I'm going to learn how to make sure my wraps are tight. So when they say, where's the guy? And you're the missing guy that does the burrito wrap so well that the company doesn't even work well on burrito day without you. So you could be that person. I'm that person. I'm going to come in and I'm going to bring, I'm going to come in and I'm going to be a part of the process to bring a value of tenacity, which is me. That's what you bring. You bring who you are, where you are, everywhere you are, everywhere you are, everywhere you are. You are the only person that's been everywhere you've been besides him. It's just you. So if it's Chicago, then it's the same. If it's New York, then it's the same. If it's this, then it's the same. And for ladies, for you, if his name is Jim, then it's the same. His name is Earl, and it's the same, and George, and Paul, and Keith, and whoever else it is, and it's the same outcome each time. And the only common denominator is you. That's where we got to do the work at. Let's get to it. And today, you could develop and become the person you want to become. What we already been through, that's already passed. So let's move forward. So when they tell you what you can't do, don't worry about it. Just make it happen. Just make it happen for you and your family, for what you said you wanted to do for yourself in your life. That's the only way. And you got to come back from behind. Stand by.
So how do you make it? How do you overcome the odds?
I don't know what to say, really. 3 minutes to the biggest battle of our professional lives. All comes down to today. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me. And we can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell.
Or you could be like me, dream of pro football, get hurt, dream over. Find yourself with just $7 in your pocket. So how did I get here? By being the hardest worker in the room.
Now it's time to see who has the heart. Now is the time to prove to yourselves and prove to everyone out there you are somebody. You are worthy of something. and you're able to do something special that no one else in the world can do. Are you ready to go out there and take what's yours? Yeah! What you worked hard for? Yeah!
All of us in life have things we want. We don't get what we want. We get what we have to have. We all get what we tolerate in ourselves and other people. But when you're no longer willing to tolerate something, that's when your life changes. Everyone in the world has a list of things they think they should do. I should lose weight. I should work out. I should spend more time with my kids. I should work harder. I should make more calls. I should. And then you know what? People don't do their shoulds and they get mad at themselves. They beat themselves up about it. What changes people is when your should becomes a must. When suddenly the thing you said should happen has to happen. That's when human beings change. It's like if you want to take the island and you're the head of the army, you want to take the island, the most powerful way to take the island is burn the boats. Because if there's no way to go back, it's amazing what happens when it's a must to do something versus a should. That's what makes human beings succeed.
Ego is the success inhibitor. You have to do your best not to make decisions based off of ego, for sure.
Success and failure are generally slow processes. Either slowly building things up or gradually tearing them down. And that's why I say you've got to pay attention. You have to watch. You have to watch every single second. Because those seconds, they turn into minutes. And minutes turn into hours, and hours turn into days, and days turn into years. And so, that second that just went by, that counted. And so did that second. And so did that one. And in those precious seconds, you are either building or you are decaying. You are either gaining ground or you are losing ground. In that second. And in every second. Every second counts. So, make every second count.
The dream shattered, sent home with $7 in my pocket. I was like, wait, no, I got to play in the NFL eventually. Those are my big goals. That's my dream. You realize that playing in the NFL was the best thing that never happened because it got me here. So my point is, look, you're going to get your ass kicked. We're going to get the shit kicked out of us. You got to get up. You got to have faith that the one thing you wanted to happen oftentimes is the best thing that never happened. So have faith and just keep that in mind and keep plugging away.
So he kept saying, keep going, keep trying, keep making it happen, overcome, some of the best of the rock, right? He didn't make it to the NFL. He was going to the NFL. He was going to be champion of the world and everything else. And all of us have those kind of desires, right? Man, there's something called life comes in. Bam. Ooh, that didn't work out. So when we get hit by we get hit by some stuff, right? Man, some people, we've all been through some things, man. But here we are. I know Steve already said we've overcome 100% of what we've been through to this day, to this time, to right now, at this moment. Proof and fact is that we're here. Whenever you may hear this message, hope it resonates in some way. That's all a message can be. Hopefully, that's empowering, positive, and that's it. That's all I could be. Supportive. We all go through some stuff. Man, if you're up and you get a message through a messenger of any sort, and he uses everybody. I don't know. I'm not saying my story. I'm just saying yours. You can listen to what goes on throughout the day. We got all the options. But here I say, if you came through everything you've been through to this moment, it's for something larger than what we know. Or we be gone. What's the use? What's the use in us being here? What would it have us do? So it's something in us to be done to a degree that says, my child, you up again today. Man, get back at it. Get right back at it. Get right back at it. Why not? And if something didn't hit before, something, the baseball, the whatever it was that did not happen earlier in our lives, most times we can allow that to hinder us from wherever we're going to go from in the future. And how's that going to work? How's that going to help? That we quit on a dream and allow for somebody to buy it from us through lots of different means. Sometimes it's work. Sometimes it's responsibility. Yeah. It's responsibility can be a weight of where to disallow you from thinking that you can do what you could really do. I don't have time. Why not? I'm going to do something on the other side of this right here. I got a breakthrough for you. Because time. Let's talk about time. Stand by. Time. 24 hours, each and every one of us. So blessed to see it. 24 hours. Let's say in 24 hours, work is, let's give work 10 hours with an hour drive there and an hour drive back. That's 10. An hour to get ready, that's 11. Right? So we got 11 hours out of 24, gives us 13 hours left. We got to sleep, right? So let's give 6 hours to sleep. And we ain't babies, so let's give six hours. 13, 6, we're talking about 19 hours. We got 5 hours left in the day. The 5 hours, got to eat, got family time, other stuff to do, decompress a little bit. Let's see, 9 to 5. 9 to 5. It says, man, you know what? I'm going to turn off the power on TV and turn up the power in activity. Let's write that down. That's a book. Turn off the power on TV and turn up the power in activity when you have the time. So that's an hour, 2. Say you had 2 hours a week, 5 days a week, 10 hours a week, right? 4 weeks a month, 40 hours a month toward what you said you wanted. That's part-time. What if your part-time superseded your full-time? That's where the breakthrough comes. I'm just telling you, time. Time is there. It's what you do with the time. And then we prioritize it. The mentality that we've been taught is that we work a full day and we deserve to chill out afterwards. And I get paid, takes care of the bills. On Saturdays, I'm with the boys, wife, Saturdays with the girls, family time, all this stuff. All right. So that's comfort. That's the life. And they're designing the ideal life that says, after those things, we don't feel, man, did I overextend? Wait a minute, did I take the mortgage money for the vacay, or did I take the vacay money for the mortgage, or did I take the vacay money for the business, for their investment, for the future, so that my business can overcome what they say they could pay me, because I'm more valuable than what somebody says I could earn per hour. I let that resonate along the way. So as we get back into it, when you think about what you want in your life, when you think about who you want to be in your life, but the things that didn't work, I mean, it don't work. It does not work like that. It works through consistency. And as you work for consistent through the process, because sometimes you just don't know. That's fair. They got all the gurus and tell you it's a thing, man. It's a journey. It's a walk. How did I end up in podcasting? How did I end up as a podcast engineer in a position to do now, being reached out to speakers, communicators around the world, not because of I like this podcast, but because of the skills I've gained from producing and engineering, from doing the work. When the work seems like it didn't count. Now with over 10,000 hours of study, just by default of, continual effort, that makes you an expert in something. I'm close to it. I'm no expert, but I've become really good, well enough to have third-party credibility, have others reach out to say, you know what, I'd like to speak to you about how I could project what I'm doing through podcasting. Did I plan that? No. That's what I mean about continuing to walk. You don't know what your purpose is. Now I get to send a message around the world to say, wake up, get out there. And I'll tell you this, if you're not up, you got to get up. And if you got to get up, you're going to have to catch up. Because the people that's up, they're already up. I'm already up. I've already made some time. I've already told him that I want what I said I want, and I'm willing to do the work to get it consistently. What does that mean? I don't know. For the Bible quotas out there, I'm just doing the walk. So here we are back into it, man. If you're up in the morning, you got a chance. So if you're up in the morning and it's early to some, so what time? 6:20 something. It's 9:20 on the East Coast. They've been up for a minute. And they've been on it. So should you. Stand by.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup, All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level. We are looking forward to taking your business to the next level. We've got a big week coming up. Got a big day today. Check it out. Virtual business overview today. I've got 3 appointments that we can schedule, get you into a Zoom, share some brief information with you, and introduce you to a world that has changed my life, changing the lives of others. And now we're on a mission to do some impact right here in Southern California, globally, and around the country, right here. I'm here. So you can text 909-686-1698, text access. I'll send you some information. We'll schedule an appointment. That's for today, 8 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. today. I'm scheduling appointments just to share a concept of business ownership in the travel industry from home. And then Friday, same thing will be 12, 1, 2, and 3 setting appointments and a quick virtual overview, questions and answers, and we'll see if it's a good fit for both of us or all of us together, and we'll move forward from there. And then down towards the end of the month, man, last Saturday right there, we will be doing a virtual overview blitz, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Actually, there's a coup de grace right there at 4 p.m. As well, where we accumulate all the way down through the day. You can text me right there, as you see. You can also email successfromhome@gmail.com. Get you some information on there, how you can attend one of these Zooms in the other room and see how you can own your own business and how owning a business in the travel industry. It just makes sense. Before we go, I gotta share a mama moment. If you're tenacious about something, man, I'm talking about you want it. You really, really want it. The mindset is, what will you do that the others want the same thing? What makes you different? Here's a mama moment.
The mama mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day, you're trying to become better. If your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train, right? You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, right? 12, say 12, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out, you train, start training again at 6. Train from 6 to 8, right? And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions. Right now, imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4, you go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, right? Relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4, right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up.
What can you say behind that? And have an amazing day. Get out there and get it. You're up on purpose. Pursue your passion with purpose. Success loves speed. Pursue what you want with the speed of activation, man. Just get on out there. Get on out there and make it happen. God bless. It's been your Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens. We look forward to seeing you again on the other side. Be blessed.